the DG got has feel momentum turned a little bit after that moment in time of the game?
I mean, obviously, we miss him being on the floor. He's one of our guys who can create his own shot and, help create shots for other people. So when you lose him, I think, again, very good team, right? They have the opportunity and to start to make their plays. And then, we're searching for ways to counter it. But I think, again, it was, a tough stretch for us, obviously, when he went out. But we got to find a way to steady the tide.
As your team grows, when you play teams like that, how do you match the intensity that changes at times? Is that something that...
Yeah, no, we matched intensity. What we have to do and have happen is match consistency. And that's in our performance. That's in referees' performance. That's in all aspects of the game. And that's where, we saw it tonight. We saw it the other night. We have to find a way. And, as a staff, as players, we have to find a way to earn people's respect where it is consistent. That's what this league is about. This league is about your reputation, and you earn your reputation. And those guys have earned their reputation. What's right is right. And I thought there were some calls that were definitely missed tonight that favored them. And that's wrong. And our guys deserve better than that. But we have to continue to keep pushing and keep scrapping until everybody in the league gives us that respect. And the scrap, the toughness, the way we compete, people should respect that. But I don't think they're watching. And I don't think they've seen the reputation that we've earned around the league. If you talk to other coaches, the teams we faced, right, there's a respect there that we deserve and that our guys have earned. But too many times there's been critical moments where the consistency hasn't been the same one end to the other end. And our guys deserve better than that. I thought they were both good. I mean, obviously, being out for this amount of time that they were out, I thought they both came back, weren't extremely impactful.
Cavs J.B, building off of that, you guys out rebounded Brooklyn, so having those guys back in there to especially be effective on the glass. How does that? I know we've seen it early on, but like having them back in there help you guys stay competitive throughout this game and really give you guys a shot.
Well, I mean, it's the size advantage, obviously. I still think there's room for improvement because there was some critical offensive rebounds that we gave up down the stretch. So that's something that we have to continue to improve upon. But again, both those guys, they're extremely talented. Both of them have, the ability to be really good defensive rebounders, and we just need to continue to work at it.
What's that balance, speaking of like offensive rebounding, between going after that rebound versus getting back in transition and being on the other end to defend? I guess, and how do you judge that during games of what's the right move?
Well, it's position on the floor, and knowing who you are. If our big guys are in the paint, we expect them to go for the offensive boards. If they're outside the 3-point line, we got to get back to keep floor balance so we can keep the defense or the offense in front of us.
And then with Lowry as well, just being able to stretch the floor the way that he can and did tonight as well. How does that just continue to help you find this offensive flow, having somebody on the perimeter that pulls the defense out to him as well?
Yeah, it opens up a lot of space for guys to attack. We can find more cuts. We can find more, we can find more rolls to the basket because they have to respect his ability to shoot the ball.
And then in terms of Isaac, he also had 3 threes and just even taking them and everything and seeing that aggressiveness through this stretch. What do you want to see from him in this filling in those minutes of the 2 and everything and continuing to take those shots?
Yeah, I mean, it's the same, for all of us. We've got to earn people's respect, and people have to respect him, his ability to take that shot from the corner and make that shot. So they got to respect him and guard him, which opens up the game for everybody else. So, he puts in the time, he'll keep putting in the time, and he'll keep getting better at it.
How do you earn that respect that you've been talking about? And I guess stay in the moment and work through those on the floor when calls don't go your way, when things like that happen, to fight through those and just kind of push through, I guess. How do you?
Well, I think people need to change the preconceived notion of who the Cavaliers are. I think, people come into this building with an idea of, what it should look like. But again, the way our guys play, like, it's disrespectful to approach the game that way. And we've got to continue to do what we do to open people's eyes. But like, our guys are giving it to us and they're competing their tails off, so they deserve, the respect of everybody. Their opponents will tell you, other coaches will tell you. So to me, I don't understand where the disconnect is. If we're all doing our jobs properly and paying attention, our guys deserve it. They deserve a fair shot at it. And, no matter our reputation or history, we got to make sure that we continue to play the way we're playing. And nobody's going to give you anything in this league, and we're not asking for that. But we got to do our part and continue to scrap, continue to fight for it, and put pressure on people.
Mac Robinson, 92 through the fan. Coach, throughout the game, you had Isaac on the defensive end covering James Harden with Wade on Kevin Durant. What did you think of the matchup that you saw with those guys, and how do you think they fared tonight?
I mean, I think they did a good job, as good as you can. Like, those are two of the elitist offensive players in our game. And I thought they made it difficult on them. Durant, took some tough shots, but he makes tough shots. We kept him off the 3-point line for the most part. We kept James off the free throw line for the most part. So I think the execution of what we were trying to accomplish, I thought the guys did a really good job of making it difficult on them. Again, they're just great players. And sometimes great players make great shots.
And then with Darius coming back into the game, what do you think of him down the stretch for you guys?
I mean, I thought he was good. I thought he was doing the things that we needed him to do. I think, in this mode, like, offensively, he's got to carry us. And not only is it shot taking, but it's shot creating for other people as well. And I thought he played with force. I thought he did a good job of trying to lead us in that way.
Thank you.